students, welcome to finals week. This is Dr. Mercado speaking, and I'm super excited as we are in our last and final week of the semester. During this week, we are only going to be completing one task, which is that of completing our final exam. Okay, so this lecture is a lecture for all of my classes. It's just some general announcements and reminders for all students of what to expect this week. Okay, so let me get started here. Okay, before I begin, I do want to remind all students to please check your Blackboard Gradebook. Do not be comparing your Cengage to your Blackboard. The points are not going to be the same because there's some grades in Blackboard that are not in Cengage, okay? Compare the grades for the quizzes, the homeworks, the tests. Make sure that all of them float in from Cengage to Blackboard. That do check. But I've been getting a lot of messages, hey miss, my points from Blackboard do not match my points from Cengage. And in many of the instances, they're not because we have either extra credit points or we have assignments that we completed in Blackboard that are not in Cengage. So the only thing I do want you to do is compare the grades that you have in Cengage and make sure that all of your grades in Cengage are posted to your Blackboard Gradebook. Okay, review all of your grades in your Blackboard Gradebook. Make sure that everything is accurate, that everything is populated correctly. If you identify any errors, any missing grades, any discrepancies of whatsoever, please let me know by no later than Tuesday, May the 10th at 11 p.m. Okay, that way I can review your email, the information that you provide me, make research, and make the necessary corrections on your gradebook. Okay, I don't want you coming back later in the semester and saying, Miss, well, this grade was not showing up. Okay, the deadline is if you identify any errors or discrepancies. The deadline for you to update me with that information is Tuesday, May the 10th, no later than 11 p.m. If you're going to send me a Blackboard message, please make sure that you're descriptive of your message. Hey, miss, I am not showing a grade in Blackboard for homework 3A, okay? Or the grade for quiz 2 is incorrect. It should be this grade and it's showing this grade. Okay, be specific as to what is the error that you have or that you are notifying me of. Okay, I'm not a mind reader. Some students are just telling me, Miss, my grades are wrong. Which grades? Okay, I need to know specifics. Okay, so please let me know of any errors, discrepancies, whatever you find in your Blackboard Gradebook, because that is the gradebook that I use to calculate final grades. Now, another note. On your Blackboard Gradebook, you have a grade. Okay, that grade is based on the 1,000 point scale system that is only for the required assignments. Okay, I got with distance learning and I was trying to get the extra points added, but if I added the extra points to my calculations, that was causing an error or basically an error in the calculation for those students that did not complete the extra credit assignment. So I don't want to penalize those students. So what happened is I set up my Blackboard Gradebook only to show the grade based on the 1,000 point scale system for the actual assignments that all students needed to complete. Once all students complete their final exam, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there, download the gradebook, and I'm going to manually add all of your extra credit points and then recalculate your grade. And that is how I'm going to submit the final grade to the Office of Admissions and Records. Okay, so no, your extra credit points are not added to your Blackboard Gradebook yet. They will be added. So you will see them there. It's just that they're not added or embedded within the calculation of your current grade. Like I stated, distance learning is working on that. They haven't gotten back with me, but I will make sure that your extra credit points are added because I will be doing that manually, recalculating your grades and then submitting them to the Office of Admissions and Records. So do not worry, okay? But your Blackboard Gradebook grade is based on what you have actually earned, only on the 1,000 point scale, which is all of the required assignments for the semester. Okay, so I want students to please mark your calendar. Okay, during the semester I've had so many excuses as to why students forget to take their tests or complete their homework. Okay, now is not the time for those excuses. Okay, I've been very accommodating with many of you, but during finals week I have a very strict deadline to meet. I have grades to submit, I have other reports to submit, so I need all of the grades to be or all of the assignments to be completed within the allotted time frame. There will be no extensions or no makeups for the missed final exam. Okay, so please mark it in your calendar, your phone, wherever it is that you keep track of your important dates so you do not miss the deadlines. Okay, so Most of the final exams will be administered Monday through Wednesday. That means that on Thursday morning, I'm waking up early and I'm going to start to calculate grades, and I will be submitting those grades on Thursday to the Office of Admissions and Records. So I will not be making any updates after Thursday. As soon as I submit those grades, they are gone. It is the student's responsibility to ensure that they meet the established deadlines. That is why I'm asking students to review their Blackboard Gradebook and let me know of any errors or discrepancies by Tuesday. By Wednesday, you complete your final exam. Make sure that that posts correctly on Blackboard. If you find any errors, let me know. And then Thursday, I will be calculating your final grades. Okay? So please make sure to mark your calendars. Okay? So the final exam review has been made available since last week. Those reviews are posted in Blackboard. You should have access to them already. You should have already reviewed them. Please do not attempt your final exam before you have reviewed the problems outlined in the review provided. I am telling you specifically which problems to study so you can do well and you can master those areas. Okay? All problems in your exam have been previously assigned for homework, so you have had the hands-on practice to complete those assignments. Okay? Only those students that have completed their homework will have access to the solutions and feedback. I've had students message me, Miss, I can't see my homework. Well, you can't see it because you didn't do it. Okay? If you didn't complete your homework, you will not have anything to study. So you need to go ahead and make sure that you review the book, the notes, the PowerPoints, my lectures, whatever works, so you can be prepared. Okay? I will not be answering any content related questions while the exam is being administered. You've had plenty of time to reach out to me if you need any clarification on any of the problems. Okay? Just a reminder, students will have 2 attempts to complete their final exam, and I will keep the highest grade earned. Each test attempt will have different questions, same scenarios, just different names and different numbers. Okay? Students will have 180 minutes, which is equivalent to 3 hours for each attempt. Okay? Please do not leave your computers unattended. I've had students walk off for 45 minutes and then they come back, the computer froze and the system kicked them out. Okay? If you're going to do the test, please make sure that you sit down and you complete it in one sitting and that you don't leave your computers unattended for long periods of time. Okay? I want to encourage all students that if you do not score a 70% or better on your first attempt, to please utilize the second attempt to try to improve your grade. This is the last opportunity you have to earn points. Okay? So the more points you earn, the better. Okay? Please take the time. Use those 2 attempts that I'm providing you to get the most points possible. Okay? Now, if you encounter any Cengage issues, if you have any errors populating, if you can't access your final exam, whatever the case might be, please make sure to contact Cengage immediately. Okay, I do not have access to fixing any technical issues within Cengage. That is a third-party vendor. I don't have access to the system, and I don't think I would be able to fix technical problems because I'm not good at that. Okay, but if you have any issues with Cengage, anything that's populating, error messages, something being blocked, you're not being able to view the questions on the test, whatever, please contact Cengage. The Cengage customer service number, it's 1-800-354-9706. Okay, if you call Cengage and they're not able to resolve your issue, or they tell you that they're going to get back with you, please notify me. That way I am aware of what is going on, that you have contacted Cengage, and please keep me updated. That way I know that if you were able to resolve your problem with Cengage. Okay, but please do not expect this problem to go away on its own. Okay, if you have an issue, it needs to be corrected. Please contact Cengage. Okay. And of course, notify me of your problem. That way I can be aware of what is happening. And that way I can hold off if needed to submit your grade or to work with you until we resolve this problem. Okay? But just don't sit there and expect magic to happen. Okay? You need to pick up the phone, call, and figure out what's going on that you can access your final exam. Okay? Now, final exam schedule. I have several online courses. I have 2 sections for Accounting 1303. That's VO1 and VO4. That's my Introduction to Accounting 1. I've got 2 sections of Payroll Accounting. That's Accounting 1329. That's VO1 and VO2. That's my Payroll and Business Tax Accounting class. And I have 1 online class for my Accounting 2401 VO1 Principles of Financial Accounting. All of my online classes will have the final exam available from Monday, May the 9th at 8 a.m. through Wednesday, May the 11th at 11 p.m. So regardless in the class that you're in, you're going to have 3 full days to complete your final exam. Remember, you have 2 tries, and I keep the highest grade, okay? So this is your final exam schedule for my online classes. All of you, I am being fair. All of my classes will have the same exact amount of time to complete their final exam, okay? So regardless of the class that you're in, this is the schedule that we're going to be following for final exams. Now, for my Introduction to Accounting 1, that's my Accounting 1303. I know that you had a group project due last week. I will be working on grading that group project as soon as possible and posting your grades on Blackboard, okay? So be patient with me. I will be working hopefully on that Monday and Tuesday. That way I can get the feedback to you and post your grades in your gradebook, okay? That is the only class that I have to do manual grading, or that I will have manual grading to do. All of the other classes, the assignments should be automatically graded, and you should see all of your grades by now, okay? I have 2 face-to-face classes. I have Accounting 1303, PO1, Introduction to Accounting 1. That's Monday and Wednesdays from 10 through 11:45, and I have 2 different cohorts for that class. Because we are very limited on time in class, you will have your final exam online as well. You will have your final exam available from Monday, May the 9th, through Wednesday, May the 11th. Okay, just like my online classes, you will have the final exam online because of the time limitation in class. Okay, now for my Principles of Financial Accounting class, that's my Accounting 2401 class. That's my Monday, Wednesday class from 1 to 3:50. We will have finals on Monday, May the 9th in class. So we will have finals on Monday in class. And then if you don't perform well, the final exam will continue to be open till Wednesday. That way, if you need to, you can take your second attempt outside of class, okay? But Monday, students are required to go to class to complete their first portion of the final exam. You'll have the whole 3 hours to complete the final exam. So you should have enough time. That class, they shouldn't have any issues. I'm sure that you'll do great on that first attempt. We've covered all of the problems in detail. But like I said, sometimes emergency happens and you cannot make it to class. The test will also be available from Monday through Wednesday, but you are required to attend class on Monday, May the 9th. Okay, so this is the final exam schedule. Everybody, whether you be online or face-to-face, the exam window will be from Monday at 8 in the morning through Wednesday at 11 p.m. Okay, so everybody will have the same amount of time to complete the test. Okay, I want to encourage all students to please look at your schedules and begin registering for the summer and the fall courses. That way you can get the best course selection. Okay, please make sure that you review your progress, identify the courses that you are needing. I know some students are going to be resting during the summer, which is fine, but I have others that are going to continue during the summer session. So please make sure that you register by the deadline. And if not, those students that are returning in the fall, please also make sure that you register with time. That way you can get the best course selection, and the classes that you need or want do not get filled up. Okay, I want to encourage all students to not give up. Okay, I know we all go through issues, through struggles. I've had students that dropped because family situations came up because of sickness or whatever the case might be. That is perfectly acceptable, but make sure that we continue, we come back, and we finish what we started. You can achieve everything and anything that you set your mind to. So please make sure that you don't leave your degrees halfway done. Make sure that even if it's 1 class a semester, 2 classes a semester, whatever it is, you don't give up. You continue coming until you finish your degree and meet your whatever is your goal. If your goal is to get a certificate and associates, continue with a bachelor's, whatever it is that your educational goals are, that you strive to meet them, even if it takes you time. Okay, So I want to thank all of you for being amazing students. It has been wonderful getting to know all of you, especially those students that I would see in my online class, in my face-to-face class. I'm sorry. I was able to bond a lot more with those students because I would see you twice a week. It has been amazing. Those students that would go visit me in my office, I really enjoyed the semester. I really enjoyed coming back to being in the classroom. I hope that I get to have most of you back in some of my classes in the future. I teach a lot of accounting courses, so I hope to have you in future classes. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful summer. I hope all of you enjoy. I know most of us are working during the summer. I know I'm going to work. But I hope that we get some time in there in the summer to just, relax, enjoy some time off, spend some time with our families, recharge our batteries. That way we can come strong here come either the summer or the fall semesters. Okay, I wish you the best of luck in your final exam. If I can be of any assistance at any point in time in the future, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am here to serve you and to help you in anything that I can. Okay, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the semester, a wonderful summer, and until next time, thank you very much for everything. Bye bye.